What's up guys, it's Andrew at Night, and today I've got a let's play for you of Sonic? What the fuck am I talking about? Crash Bandicoot Warped, running on FPse, and this is running on the Nexus 7, and I'm using a Xbox 360 controller, twinned with an on-the-go USB adapter, just so that I'd have to wipe my grubby fingers all over the screen as I play. And this is one of my favourite games as a kid, so let's get started. And this is basically just to show you guys the performance of the Nexus 7 when you run these sort of emulators. And it's also a chance for me to try and get vaguely acquainted with this whole format. Because I think partly when I review games, it's a little bit sort of, what's the word? Oh, for the love of God, no, fuck. I really can't think when I'm doing this. It's sort of a little bit contrived when you review a game, because you have to sort of point out the pros and the cons and things like that. I think it's maybe a little bit more natural if I just play it and chat to you. If I can actually do this fucking level. Yeah, so this was one of my favourite games as a kid. It was sort of the first proper game we played, I guess. I remember we had it on the PS1. And we found it really fucking difficult, but I thought that was just because we were young. But having played this again, I played it on the S2, I think. I think this might have been the same emulator. But obviously I didn't have the on-the-go cable, and I didn't have the controller support. And with the on-screen thing, it was really difficult. But I've even found on this, with the Xbox controller, it's much more difficult than I remember it. When I sort of take my age into account. So maybe I'm just really bad at gaming. Yes, come on. And I'd like to say I don't game that much. I am bit of a mobile gamer, as you guys know, but a lot of that is actually just for reviews, which is again why I quite like to do these rather than do reviews. Oh, we've frozen. Oh no, that was just the camera. Rather than just do reviews, because this is just playing the games I actually enjoy playing that bit more. Because quite a lot of the games I review, they've got really nice graphics and they'll be really new, but quite a lot of the time I play them for the purpose of review, then I don't really pick them up again. So this is going to be a chance for me to actually just pick the ones I like, and I don't have to sort of review the ones that I know are sort of new and people need to see reviewed. I can just do the ones I want to do and try and have fun while I do it. And I'm not really sure whether I'm going to edit these or sling them straight up from the Galaxy S3, which for some reason is lagging on recording, which is a bit of a worry. So I might have to work that out. The S3 is currently running the CM10. I rooted it today, finally. Put it on Twitter, a couple of people were quite shocked. Because yeah, the last thing I did as regards to rooting was on my S2, and that's when I bricked it. But thankfully this was slightly more successful. When I say slightly, I mean very far. Oh god. Yeah, and that's one and not safe for work tag at the start of this. Focus. There we go. And if anyone knows any decent way to screen capture, because there's that rooted application, but I think it captures at about 30 frames per second. And I've heard it normally doesn't even capture at that. So I might have a go, but I think it's like £5 or like $5 in the market, which is a bit steep. I'll have a look at that. That might be a more viable way than sort of shoving a camera in the face of my Nexus 7. Come on. I never really liked these Egyptian levels. I'm not sure if it's the artwork or the fact that they do seem to be quite difficult compared to some of the others. Yeah, I never liked the Egyptian levels. I love the ones where you run along the Great Wall of China. They're probably my favourite. So I probably should have done that one, really. Come on, stupid water. And this one you just have to wait a lot. I mean, a platform game like this is supposed to be sort of quick and dynamic and kinetic and all that. This one I found myself just waiting for this water level to change more than I did anything. Oh god, more than I did anything else. Focus, come on. Why won't you focus? God damn you! There we go. Oh god, I'm becoming such a YouTube stereotype. No. You used to be able to make him yo-yo. Do I have to wait? I'm going to have to wait. Why is there water in this thing to start with? Where the hell is it going? That's what I want to know. Still waiting. Come on. Yo-yo. So yeah, I waited for it to yo-yo, but it was taking too long. So I'm carrying on. I'll have to edit out that large amount of awkward pause. So I guess as I'm doing this as a sort of a let's play and game review type thing, I should probably talk about how the emulator performs. As you can see, it runs really, really smoothly. Probably any lag you're going to see is actually more likely from the S3's camera, and I need to sort that out because it shouldn't be lagging at all. But it's really, really smooth. The frame rate's really, really nice. Especially when you use this controller, it just feels like a PS1 experience. It really doesn't feel like you're emulating it, which obviously it does if you use the on-screen gamepad. And as you can see, you can obviously disable the on-screen gamepad, which you obviously don't really want because it obscures a good amount of the screen. Get on there! Yes, what even is that? It's like a ship's wheel, but it's a platform. But yeah, so the performance is really good. As you can see, all the graphics are about as good as PS1 graphics get, which is pretty good actually. I mean, obviously it's a pretty old console, but I think what it lacks in graphics it makes up for with gameplay. I mean, games like this are still my favourite games, mainly the nostalgia value, I guess, but also I just think the gameplay on these is really, really good. So performance is really good. As you can hear, the sound works fine. It's been pretty dodgy, less so on the PS1 emulators actually, on sort of the Game Boy emulators. Quite a lot of them, oh shite. Is that didgeridoo? Quite a lot of them don't really work with sound, but this one works really nicely. As far as ROMs go, I suggest you go to CoolROM or oh Christ, CoolROM or like eROM. Or I'll put links in the description where I suggest get ROMs from. I can't give you direct links for copyright reasons, but oh I just did that twice. Now stop playing that fucking didgeridoo and try not to die. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't think I can give you direct links just because that counts as copyright infringement, but I don't think it should if I just link you the website, so I'll do that. Also, as far as getting the BIOS goes, I'll put a link to my BIOS and ROM video for the Nexus 7, and that tells you how to get them. Again, linking them is a little bit dodgy, but I just say exactly what to Google for, and most of you should be able to Google for it. Apples. What are these called? They're not apples. Someone told me these weren't apples. That was like an awesome geek fact. But I come on. Oh. You'd expect him to be able to swim, wouldn't you? He's like, what is he? I get, what is he? So what is he and what does he collect? They're the two questions I put to you, my YouTube audience, in this video. And also comment if comment if you like this at all, because I've never done this before, and I realise I'm becoming a massive YouTube stereotype, and I'm probably, yeah, I do want to continue. Probably sounding like everyone else who does these, and continue. Christ, yes. I probably sound like a bit of a dick or whatever, and I don't normally do these. And you're probably going to tell me just to stick to normal ROM reviews or just unboxings or case reviews or something. Let's do a different one. I don't like that level. Yeah. No, not Tomb Raider. Oh, I see what they did there. Let's do that one already. Oh, don't tell me that's the only one I haven't done. Right, I'm going to do another level. So yeah, tell me if you like these at all, or if they're just completely unhelpful. Obviously this one is less a review, because it's sort of a PS1 game, and most people know Crash Bandicoot. And just sort of showing it you should be able to get an idea of how it runs, and it runs pretty well. Nigh on perfect, I would add. But yeah. You know what, I'm not even going to bother. I'm going to cut this here. And I'm going to edit this and see what it looks like and see what I sound like and decide whether I need to either kill myself or maybe film a couple more. The other thing, oh that was a good landing. The other thing with this is you can obviously save through the game normally. You can also save like so into loads of save slots, which requires the BIOS file. You don't actually need the BIOS to run the games, you do need it to save. Yeah, so I'll probably do some more of these PS1 style ones, just because it's something I can use the controller for. There's obviously a couple of games that use the controller, and I'm going to do those first because I don't want to be here sort of jabbing the screen and the camera's frozen again. Jabbing the screen and things. Why is it freezing? Somehow I just hit a size limit reach. Can it even do that? What is... Oh, I need to check this camera out. And he's doing his yo-yo thing just to add insult to injury. And what was I even saying? My memory's going. Yes, so I'm going to do the ones where I'm using these first, and then I might do some on-screen ones. But yeah, just tell me what you think. As again, this is kind of an experiment. This is also going to be in association with droidgamers.com, who I've done stuff with before. So I'll put a link to them in the description. Go check those guys out. They're really good for games news. They do reviews as well, and they get loads of rumours. And yeah, they seem to be one of the best. When they first started, they were kind of small. They were still really good, but now they do seem to be like the authority on what's coming to Android and when. So yeah, go check those guys out if you like Android gaming. And I'll see you guys next time. Ta-ra! And I would make Crash Wave, but I don't think you can. Yeah, ta-ra!